All right.
We're back for another episode of the Real Life Lounge, episode
30
already.
Yeah. Crazy.
And we're continuing our series on going through the real life learning method, which is now called the bundle. And there are 9 subjects, and we're all the way down to
number 8
already. What is topic number 8?
Entrepreneurship.
Entrepreneurship is, so I did a master class on this topic to a group of kids, and I remember telling them that the word entrepreneurship was a new word to me, like when I was in high school. So that's like,
which is strange because your family is very entrepreneurial.
Yeah, but it wasn't really a word that was used often. And we had an entrepreneurship class in high school, and I remember thinking like, wow, that's a weird word. Like I knew what it was, but so like this whole idea of entrepreneurship is relatively in the last generation, like in these last 30 years. Obviously, there's always been entrepreneurs, but talking about it as a concept and as a real possibility for kids, and because of the world we live in and the technology available to us, the world of entrepreneurship has opened up in a lot of ways. So we really feel like it's necessary to expose kids to it and talk about it.
Well, not only exposing them to it because of the nature of gig economy and side businesses and all those things, but I just think there's so many skills that kids can learn through understanding entrepreneurship and what it takes to start and run a business. Like I said, you come from a family of entrepreneurs. I did not. That was a very new thing for me, and I've learned so much in the last decade of being an entrepreneur. And I just think the skills, so all of our subjects have 4 kind of subtopics. And for entrepreneurship, we really have this great series of masterclasses where we walk the kids through starting their own business. So even if they don't actually do it, just having them walk through those steps.
Yeah.
So it starts with, the passion and the problem solving and brainstorming, just thinking about what they're interested in. And this is one of the coolest parts because I feel like so often kids have passions and things that they love to do, but then they never do anything with it because the world tells them that they can't make money at it, that it can't be an income producing passion for them. So I love helping them think about ways that they can monetize what they're passionate about.
Yeah, and what it does is open the door to new possibilities and different potential paths in life. Entrepreneurship is not for everybody, but there probably are a lot of kids who never knew it was a possibility, and they went a more traditional path, having maybe never been able to kind of pull on that little string of entrepreneurial spirit that they might have. So just exposure, like what's out there, what are potential paths in life. And entrepreneurship is obviously one of those, and we like to expose kids to that. I think what it really does when you start looking at starting a business and all the things that go into that is it really starts training the brain for like strategic thinking and laying out a plan and following the plan and setting a goal and reaching a goal and like all these things that are super applicable to so many different things in life, whether you ever start a business or not. But the skills involved with entrepreneurship and the things that we teach are just carry over to so many other things.
Yeah. So circling back to the 4 topics. So there's that ideation step, helping them brainstorm. And then from there, they go into researching who their potential customer is and is there a market for their product or their service, and coming up with a business plan. What does that look like? What do you need to be thinking about in order to create this business? And then after that, they learn all about branding and marketing. How do they reach those potential customers? Are they going to do more traditional door-to-door sales pitches of their business if they're doing like dog sitting or lawn mowing, or if they're selling some type of craft, maybe doing more of the digital marketing makes sense, but having them think about all of those steps. And then the final piece is the entrepreneurial mindset, which, as Brian was saying, definitely ties into so much in their life, even if they don't end up starting their own business when they get older. I learned the term a year or 2 ago called an entrepreneur. So just having that entrepreneurial mindset, but being technically an employee and working for a small business or a larger business, but having that mindset of knowing how to lead and contribute to whatever job or business or company you're a part of, there are so many skills that kids can develop and are sought after by employers if they are entrepreneurial minded.
Yeah, if you think about if you have a traditional job, you're most likely working for an entrepreneur. The more you can think like that entrepreneur in a supporting capacity, likely more valuable you will be to that business. So yeah, it just, again, it carries through in so many different ways.
All right. I think that's it for entrepreneurship. One more topic and then we'll be shifting gears.
Yeah. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time.